This week we are rating and reviewing the return of the Double Down. But is it actually worth it? Stick around and you'll find out exactly how I rated it. The Double Down, as I say, return, I think 2016 or something along those lines, was the last time that KFC did this. Obviously no buns. So as we finish off the unboxing, or carry on with the unboxing, as you see there, the Double Down, and obviously taking everything out, the bags, I completely messed up. As you see there, cookies, that was a mate's order with, so cookies and 2 orders, but I blanked that off on the prices. Probably should have ordered them separately, but either way. There with the order, and you see there the Zinger supercharger sauce, or Zinger Double Down. Yes, as you're seeing there, a complete hash of getting it out of the box. I thought rather than tear it around the middle, keep the box intact to put the burger, as it were, on top. And as I tried to slide it out, the skin stuck to the box and came off, and that kind of ruined it, made it even more messy than what it already was. So yeah, you know, laugh as much as you like, because I couldn't believe I actually did that, but either way. So just to show the prices, or more to the point, the apps, the Zinger Double Down on its own, $8.99, and the Zinger Double Down box meal, $13.99, and as per Blackjack, the big Double Down. Is it actually worth it? Would you bet on this being a good burger? I would say you could go all in on it being absolute rubbish, but we'll give it a chance. However, straight away, the signature fries, even as my mate said, they were soggy, and they seem to be getting more, not just the heat and the moisture, but the actual fry itself just takes up, I'm pretty sure, too much oil. So you end up there, look, like a soggy, squashy chip. There's no crunch to it at all. And it's a bit disappointing. The fries, I thought the taste and the kind of seasoning is brilliant, but the actual fries itself, no. And then on top of that, I had an issue with the camera not wanting to focus this week. So multitude of issues, which you'll see another issue in a minute if you stick around. Hot wings. Actually, I give them the dues this week. They weren't too bad. The meat was slightly better, slightly bigger. Again, as every week, if you're not subscribed and you like the content, please feel free to subscribe and like the video, which would obviously help the algorithm. So the hot wings were, yeah, pretty good this week, but they weren't out of this world, as they never are, but they were part of the meal. So here we go. Didn't press record. What an absolute moron. I genuinely thought I'd press record. Started recording, obviously taking bites, and as you can see here, ended up with a half-eaten Double Down, which then made filming almost impossible. Like, you can't get any more stupid. But clearly, I did. So as I try to now eat it and take a bite so you can actually see the bites, obviously bearing in mind the bottom's got no skin on it, I'm going to have to call this as being the absolute worst review I think I've done since I started. Yes, messy in the first place, but all that aside, if you'd have recorded as I should have done, you'd have had the footage. But the 2 pieces on its own, the 2 fillets, that one was a little bit too big for the top. They have been hammered flat. As you can see there, this week we're back to advertise versus reality, and it wasn't a million miles off. Obviously, it just looks a lot prettier on the pictures as they do for advertising, but it wasn't a bad burger. The problem is they've got 2 pretty firm fillets sandwiching a hash brown, which is pretty much soft. So straight away, the first bite, which you didn't see, the hash brown just came out the side, and from that point onwards, it was basically fighting the cheese and the hash brown to keep the whole thing intact. Now, yeah, it's a novelty. I know it's not, meant to be a proper burger, as it were, but it's a mess. It's hard to eat. It's nice. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of chicken and obviously a lot of batter and coating, but it was nice. Would I pay $8.99 on its own? No. As you can see there, the blanked off section, which was just a bonus banquet, but either way, that's not what we were reviewing. Would I pay $8.99? No. Would I pay $13.99 for the box meal, as I did? Yeah, that's not too bad. I mean, 2 9s are 18, and it's not £18, so it's not double. So $30.99 I think is reasonable, but not on its own $8.99. That is kind of crazy. I had corn as a side versus the gravy, just to have something different this week. And overall, it was just a KFC meal. It wasn't particularly bad. The double down wasn't particularly good. I couldn't really taste much of the Zinger sauce, which I didn't mention. Maybe it's because it all slid, all over the place, but either way. And as the Justeat app is doing, anything over £20 or £21, you get a free regular popcorn chicken. So nice picture of it there, and it doesn't look bad. It's a novelty again. Obviously it's limited, so 8 out of 10 for the double down, 7 for the fries, 8 for the wings, and 9 for the cookies because they were pretty decent. I appreciate everybody watching, and if you haven't, check out these videos.